Good morning, children. Till now you have studied about the agriculture sector. Okay, now we'll begin with the manufacturing industry. That is, we are beginning with the secondary sector. You see, manufacturing is basically production of goods in large quantities after processing from the raw material, changing them into a finished product. That is called as the manufacturing, and it comes in the secondary sector. People, that is like workers employed in factories, car, textile industries, bakeries, and any other kind of the industry, they are all the part of the secondary sector only. So all the workers employed in this sector are the part of the secondary sector. In the manufacturing, that is, it comes example, your pulp, that is your paper, it is made up of the wood. Second thing, that is your sugar, it is made up of the sugar cane. Wheat, from the wheat flour is made, and later on different products like bread, biscuits, and the other products are made from the, so these all are the manufacturing products. So the all the finished goods comes under the manufacturing industries, as well as in the, they are the part of the secondary sector. So the economic strength of the country, it is measured basically by the development of the manufacturing industries only. Because if more and more population is employed in the secondary and the tertiary sector, more and more economy of the country will increase. So it has some importance also in this, because it is manufacturing sector, it is considered as the backbone of the development of the economic development of the country. So in this first point is modernizing agriculture. In modernizing agriculture, it is the backbone, because agriculture is the backbone of the economy, and now agriculture and the industries both are dependent on each other, because more dependence from the agriculture sector gets HYV seeds, fertilizers, pesticides from the industries, and people are working in the industries, and the people are working in the industries also. They are more depending upon the secondary and the tertiary sector, so that the agriculture sector can also develop. Second is removing unemployment. Industries help in the removal of the unemployment in the country, because both the sectors, public sector and the private sector, they combine together and do the work for the development of the nation. Where these industries also help in lower down the regional disparity. How? By opening the industries in the tribal areas, so that the tribal people can also do work in these industries. Example, Madhya Pradesh area. Madhya Pradesh lies near to the Chota Nagpur plateau, so it also has some minerals, and here that is a tribal class also found here. That is Gond, the largest tribe of the India, is found in the Madhya Pradesh only. So these people can also work in the industries. So industries are set up there only to remove the regional disparity. Next is the export of the manufactured goods. Export of the goods also help in the development of the economy of the country by earning foreign exchange. More and more foreign exchange, more the economy will rise. Next comes diversifying products. Countries that transform their raw material into a wide variety of the furnished goods. It also, because it is requirement, if we produce more and more variety of the products, it will be have more demand within the country also and outside the country also. So we should have diversity in the products also and in the other things also, so that only we can develop the economy of the country.